I bet you didn't know this, but the national debt has decreased. Yeah, I said decreased by 21.8% over the last 5 years. How is this possible? This is not what you're being told. You're being told to freak out because it's gone from 30 trillion to 40 trillion, right? But what people don't factor in is inflation. And this is why inflation is really here, by the way, is to wipe out the national debt. And over the last 5 years, it's actually decreased because of inflation when you factor it in, the national debt by 21.8%. This is why inflation is really here. And this is why Donald Trump feels free to spend whatever he wants to spend because he knows over time it's being wiped away. If this continues over the next 5.8 years, we'll say an average of 5%, we could decrease it by another 25%. And this is why rich people are getting richer because they know all of this. They're using it to their advantage. They're using debt because they know their debt is going to be wiped away because of inflation. And this is why poor people are getting poorer because if they're not investing in nothing, they're just getting that paycheck. Their paycheck is worth 21.8% less over the last 5 years. So that's why poor people are getting poorer and rich people are getting richer because rich people know how to use this to their advantage and poor people don't. And so you need to learn to use this to your advantage instead of being stuck in a situation. So, the people that are contributing to their 401k, they're getting richer. They're buying gold, they're buying silver, stocks, objects like you're saying, like baseball cards, Pokemon are going up in value because of inflation. So rich people getting richer, poor people getting poor. And so if you're in that camp where you're just getting that paycheck, you got to change your mindset. You need that good credit score. You need to be able to obtain debt and use that debt to your advantage. You know, for example, if you own a house, the value of the house keeps going up and up and up. And the amount that you owe keeps going down, down, down. But inflation is also wiping it out. It just wiped out your mortgage, what you owe, by 21.8%. This affects you too. It wiped out your credit card debt by 21.8%. It's now worth 21.8% less. So realistically, you see that 20% APY or 22 or whatever it is, the amount of interest you're paying is realistically just getting wiped away by inflation over time. So if you're a rich person, you like inflation. You're taking advantage of it. You're getting richer. And if you're just getting a paycheck, you're getting poorer as time goes by. So you got to flip the script and get out of that poor mentality and get yourself into the rich mentality. And you need to do whatever you need to do, whether it's live like a poor person for a couple of years to save to get that house, or whatever you need to do. You got to flip the script and get into inflation mode. Take advantage, become rich, use debt, and you know what I'm saying? If you buy a car, that interest payment is getting wiped away. It's just disappearing with inflation. And the problem is, the longer you wait to get that car, the car prices keep going up and up and up and up. And now, if you bought a car 5 years ago, you're very happy because now it's paid off. And, so, all right, that's it. That's all I got for you. Yeah, you got any questions? Put in the comments. Maybe we can help you out. I'm out of here, buddy.